to your mini bi-weekly general love tarot reading for March 1st through the 15th, 2017. Well, we're shifting, aren't we? Anyways, happy March, and we're moving on now into trying to forgive someone, or perhaps they're forgiving you. And so this is what I'm doing now is just reading the energy of the next 2 weeks. I do feel like there is an earth sign involved here with trust issues, and I think it's about forgiving and learning from this experience that you have had. Of course, you know how my philosophy is. You don't necessarily have to forgive the person. However, if you do, even if it's silently, it really releases you from a lot. But I do feel like there needs to be a release and a heal of the past. Past energy cards are coming up here. And by releasing, of course, the past and forgiving and letting go and learning from the experience that it was an experience, okay, and not take it so deeply to heart at the moment, really frees you up and brings more love into your present moment. Okay, and I'm using the word free here as I'm being drawn to this card. This is the time to take back your life. Okay, you once used to have so much joy and happiness in your life, and for some reason, you are focusing these next 2 weeks on, hey, where did it go? What did I give up here? Why am I feeling like this? I want to be my old, joyous, wonderful, loving, fun self. Okay, and so the thoughts and memories that are coming up these next 2 weeks, this is something that we still need to heal about. It's what we need to still release and let go of in order to keep moving without having all those aches and pains. Okay, because aches and pains definitely delays us on our journey. We spend more of our energy and time focusing on aches and pains than we are focusing on beauty. Okay, I do feel like there's a part of you, or for some of you, I feel like you want to just kind of reconnect to someone from the past. I'm getting like perhaps this could be a water sign. It could be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. I'm getting that really strong. It's one of those three signs. If it's not their sun sign, then it's definitely their rising or moon. Now, with my readings, you don't necessarily have to lock into that, okay? Because it could be anything, could be just emotions on how you're feeling about this person. It also is a message here to stay optimistic about your love life. I feel like some of you Leos are kind of down about it. I feel like there's been some changes that have recently happened, and some of you are carrying things over from the past, and that's okay to a point. But eventually we have to let go of the past, and we have to see things right where they are in the present moment. We have to feel them, see them, accept them. Okay? But I do feel like there is someone coming back from the past. I didn't pull reconciliation cards, but the way Spirit is directing me, I'm looking just at this group, that there is love that is coming back from the past for some of you. I'm also picking up a fire sign. This could be fire. This could be an Aries. Okay, Aries just kind of flew in here. But anyways, it could be Aries. It could be Leo, which is you, another Leo. Or it could be a Sagittarius. But you have very deep romantic feelings for this person. And I also feel like you've totally known each other, not just this lifetime, but beyond this lifetime. So that's what I feel that's happening in the love arena. I just feel like there are trust issues that need to go. Whether you make up with the person that you have trust issues with, that's not important to the universe. What's important to the universe is you first. Okay? Universe lives within you. What happens within you has everything regarding what happens around you. Okay? You have to become the change you want to see, the change in others and in your world, outside your world, outside your inner world. So that's kind of what I'm getting. I'm also feeling like there is some kind of dominance here. And I'm really feeling like this could be an earth sign, but I'm feeling like a strong dominance perhaps you freed yourself from someone who is very controlling. And maybe you're looking at it like, oh, well, maybe I should have just stayed with it, or I'm so grateful I'm free now. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm feeling of to be top topics or subjects for these next 2 weeks is letting go of trust issues, reconciling on a more peaceful, loving, authentic level. Being your authentic self, Leo. I just heard Spirit say there are new projects that are starting because I feel like as we go into the second week of March, creative energy starts to come in and we can play on this. And we can create our own creative energy, but I understand when we're going through some pretty serious shifts, sometimes, it seems tough to get things off the ground. But I do feel like the second week in March, also too, it's getting closer to spring, and I do see things moving forward at a much quicker pace. Okay, now let me just go ahead and pull a color card for you, and it's cherry, which like go ahead and live an extraordinary life. I love cherries. Just if you don't like cherries, you can just imagine yourself eating cherries, or fill your house with cherries. Go out to the store and buy some cherries, wash them off real good, bless them, and put them in a bowl and let them be in the center of the room or off, again, along a windowsill, somewhere where they can just flow with energy. You can also actually mix cherries and rice. Like if you take a bowl and put half amount of rice in it, you can actually lift up the energy in the house. It tries to keep peace instead of arguments and even negative thoughts. I'm going to have them occasionally, but you want to keep changing that rice bowl every month. Organic rice would be the best, but you can use any type of rice, and it is white rice. That's the rice that you want to use. Okay. So now let's just pull a nature card and see what the message is there. Vulnerability. Okay, I can understand that after just reading your next 2 weeks that some of you may actually feel vulnerable. Vulnerable to somebody else's energy, vulnerable to your own energy, like constantly, I don't want to say constantly, but with this shift going on, it changes every day. So that's why I've been seeing all the fives. The thing is with vulnerability is, stop beating yourself up, okay? This isn't your fault, Leo. Whatever you have to learn from it, though, is your responsibility. But blaming and faulting isn't going to get you anywhere, and listening to someone else blame and fault you is not going to get them or you anywhere, okay? So now I'm going to pull some angel cards. And we got the Five of Michaels. So there we still have some changes going on, Leo. And the Eight of Ariel. That's getting better. And Perspective, which is Archangel Camiel. So the Five of Michael here is, again, here we go, Leo, back into the past. We got to let go what no longer serves us. Okay? There's a situation in your life. I feel like this is part of your shift, part of your change. It might not reflect everybody, but I feel like it's going to affect quite a large population of Leos. Is the situation doesn't serve you. The situation that is causing drama and trauma and negative energy in your life, that situation doesn't serve you. So either you have to step out of it, stop putting so much energy into it, stop trying to control it and trying to make it happen how your vision sees it to be, because I know that you're probably being all this love and light and you're trying to wake up some people around you and say, hey, you know what? It really, this is the vision that came into me and this is how it should be. But they're not seeing it because they're trapped within their own environment, their own thoughts, their own feelings, their visions, their imagination, etc. Their perception on things is really funky. Okay, so you have to release your attachment to the outcome. Okay? Also, too, Leo, time to change your perception on things also. The Eight of Ariel is, okay, this is you're at a point here where you I feel what spirit's trying to say here is you need to honor yourself, really. I think sometimes you're really hard on yourself on things that you're trying to achieve and things that you have achieved. And I really think you need to take the time out, sit in your circle, sit in your space, and really honor and love yourself for all the wonderful things, all the excellent work you've done. Okay. And for not so excellent work, and maybe some bad things you may have done, you know what? All you have to do is release them. Just recognize, acknowledge, accept, let go. Okay. I also feel like some of you are maybe actually going back to school, learning a new trade, learning a new skill. Perhaps you might actually get a job that is something different than what you normally do. I just feel a lot of shifts and changes in regards to employment. That doesn't mean you're losing your job, but that just means that, there has to be some changes in order for things to improve and move forward. And then perspective here, Archangel Camiel gives a message of, hey, wait, you're not seeing everything the way you really should be seeing it, okay? Perhaps there's some clouds in front of the eyes, or maybe you're sitting on some clouds, or maybe you feel buried under some clouds, but there is a better way, okay? And I think that you need to pause, observe, reflect, and use your insight, use your intuition, Leo, to see that there is a better way. I think that some of you are being a little stubborn, don't want to make a shift, don't want to make a change under the shift that we're going under. It's Leo's a fixed sign. It's kind of like, well, I brush my teeth at 8 in the morning and I'm going to continue brushing my teeth 8 in the morning or as close as I can to that time. When maybe you should try brushing your teeth at 7 in the morning, or if you're not up at that time, maybe try brushing your teeth at 10 or 11 a.m. just to try to get out of that fixed energy that sometimes Leos tend to create because you are a fixed sign, okay? And be a little daring. Dare to be different. Dare to take a little bit of a risk here, okay? I know you're mighty, Leo. You're the lion. You're the king of the jungle. But hey, sometimes you do step back and you're not sure, hey, is this the direction I should go? Hey, take a chance. You're not going to know unless you do it. If you'd like a personal reading, www.transformationandempowerment.com. Please remember to check your moon and rising. Love you guys. Blessings.